Hi everybody, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Ask Miranda. As you can see from the title of this video, it's going to be a bit more of a serious subject, which is why I put the trigger warning at the very beginning. I got a question from Pringtella on YouTube, and she asked me, I actually need advice on how to overcome depression or anxiety. Do you think you can help me with that, please? Thanks for your message. I will do the best I can. I want to mention first and foremost that I am in no way a medical professional. I am not a licensed psychiatrist or psychologist. I am just someone who also deals with depression. So everything that I'm going to say is from the perspective of someone who has had to survive it herself. I always feel that I should be completely honest with the people who are watching these videos. I don't want to sugarcoat things. I don't want to hide things. I want you to know exactly where I stand, where my advice comes from, what platform I'm speaking from, what my experiences are, and why I feel that I have any place or right to speak about these things. The reason why I decided to answer this question is because I am currently dealing with depression myself, as I mentioned, and it's something that I've had to cope with, and hopefully what I have to say on this subject will help you cope with it as well. Two major things have helped me to get out of my depressive state: distraction and discussion. What I mean by distraction is anything and everything that can make you feel like you are the most important person in the universe. Whether it's something as simple as just making sure you take a shower every single day, making sure you eat 3 meals a day, something that just brings a smile to your face, maybe something that reminds me of a good childhood memory, listening to your favorite album and singing at the top of your lungs even if you can't hold a note, or if you can, watching your favorite movie, watching your favorite TV show, watching a favorite comedy skit, watching your favorite YouTuber if you can, if you've got someone on YouTube that makes you really happy or makes you laugh, just keep watching that stuff, you know what I mean? Writing a poem, getting a coloring book and coloring it, and just go wild with it and color outside the lines, whatever you want, just go wild with it and just be creative. Distraction has helped me get out of so many funks because it has allowed me to get my mind off the bad stuff and focus on the number one person in my life, which is me. My mantra is always love yourself before you love anyone else. And I keep saying this all the time, but I say it because it is the truth. Self-care is one of the most important things that you can do for yourself. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Your existence on this planet is so important. You are valuable, okay? Even if you are sad or heartbroken or feel like the world is ending, you are valued. You are important. And the second one, discussion. I promised my mother that if I ever moved away, I would call her every single day. And I have kept that promise since the day I moved out of Florida. I call my mother and my father every single day. Even if it's just 5 minutes, I call her up. And she always asks me, how are you doing? How was your day? What did you do today? What did you eat for lunch? And it's just minor stuff. Sometimes nothing earth-shattering has happened. But even with 1,000 miles or more just separating us, having that human connection is just so important because it keeps you focused on the people who care about you, who love you, and who want you to feel better and feel better about yourself and your life and your future. If you don't have anyone to talk to, or you can't trust anyone that you know of at the moment to vent to or just to get advice from, I'm here. I am here. My door is always open. If you ever need someone to hold things in the strictest confidence and Girl Scout honor, take things to the grave, I'm here. Anyone that needs me to just talk to them, even if you just need me to chat with you for about half an hour just to get your mind off something, I'm here. You can always reach me. I am very easy to find. I have email addresses. I have profiles all over the place. Message me wherever you can, whenever you can, or whenever you want. I'm here. The reason why I didn't mention going to a psychiatrist or psychologist, it's not because I'm anti-doctor. It's because I've been lower to middle class my entire life. And as it stands, I cannot afford to go to a psychiatrist or a psychologist. And I understand that a lot of people out there can't afford to do that either. Or if you can't afford to do it, you just physically can't do it. Either you're confined to a wheelchair, or you depend on others to do things for you because you're not physically capable. Or you're stuck in a situation like a family or house situation where your parents or your guardians are in control of your life completely, and they won't take you to a psychiatrist or psychologist, or the people around you just won't listen to you, and you're not able to go and talk to someone professionally about this. There are just so many various situations that people can be in where they cannot get a professional opinion. A lot of times we just don't know where to turn. We don't know who we're supposed to call. So I get it. Sometimes you don't know who to turn to, you don't know who to trust, and you need someone to kind of guide you in the right direction. So hopefully I can do that. As always, I will have links and resources in the description if you don't have anybody personal that you can talk to, so that you can go and call somebody up. I always try to keep it international too, so there should be links for pretty much every country in the world, or at least as many as I can find. So if you need help, please consider contacting these websites and these companies and these hotlines, and have someone to talk to. And if you want to talk to someone anonymously, I think those resources will be there as well. And to go further into this discussion, I want to also address the friends, family, and acquaintances of people who are going through rough times. Please don't just assume that everything is fine, because you really don't know until you ask. If you think that someone might be having a rough time, or might be going through depression, or might be considering, God forbid, suicide, please do not stay quiet. If you are silent, then that means either you just don't care, or you don't want to involve yourself, and both of those are unacceptable. If you care about somebody, then you need to show that you care about them, okay? Don't just assume that they'll get out of it, or that it's a phase. Take it seriously. If it's your child, or your sister, or your brother, or your uncle, or your cousin, or your best friend, or even someone that you met a week ago, if you find out that they might be going through something bad, and you don't know if you can help them out or not, then at least direct them to someone who you think can help them. Give them the link to a hotline. Tell them, please call this, do it for me, do it for yourself, do it for your friends and family. Take care of yourself, because you are infinitely important. Don't just sit idly by while people are at their lowest point, because that reflects more on you than it does on them. And finally, going with both distraction and discussion, these YouTube videos. One of the reasons why I started doing YouTube videos was as a distraction to get over the death of my grandmother, who died on May 2nd, 2015. I'm not saying that's what everyone should do. Not everyone wants to make YouTube videos, and that's fine. The point is, I found something to help me get my mind off what was affecting me. Making these videos was therapeutic, because not only could I sit here and talk to you, even if it's just through a computer screen, I'm talking into a camera and I'm pretending that I'm talking to you directly, but I hope you understand the sincerity of what I'm saying. I'm talking to you because I want you to hear what I have to say, and hopefully it will help you. I wanted an outlet for not just my opinions, but for my personality. It's so hard to get personality across through text. So these videos were a way to break away from being alone. So this is a combination of distraction and discussion. It's the two things that I always try to do to get out of my depressive states. So like I said, adore yourself, pamper yourself, and most importantly, love yourself. Love yourself, because you are important. And being depressed is a valid feeling. Don't let anyone ever tell you that you don't deserve to feel that way, that you shouldn't feel that way, that you should be grateful. No. Like that song from REM, Everybody Hurts. It's true. Everybody hurts sometimes, and it may sound cliche, but it's the fucking truth. It really is. Sometimes life gets the better of us, and we need to find a way to love ourselves and heal. Healing is the best thing you can do. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it was a bit of a sad subject, but hopefully someone found it helpful. And like I said, I'm always here. If you ever need someone to talk to, my door is always open. Reach out, I'll be there. Like the song. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the little like button because it really does help. And subscribe for future uploads. If you've got any questions or comments, please put them down below in the comments section. Or if you want to speak to me privately, that's totally cool too. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah! See ya!